Hi guys, we're back here with another short science video. Today we're going to talk about density. So the question on the slide says, which is denser, the water, which I've put a little bit of green food coloring in, or the oil? So remember, density is the amount of mass per the volume, and we are going to see which liquid goes to the bottom of the container. The liquid with the larger mass is going to go to the bottom of the container. So I'm just going to pour a little bit. This is our oil. So a little bit of oil in that container. And then remember, this is my water that I have colored with a little bit of food coloring just so we could see it a little bit better. And I'm going to pour it in. And now I have to see. And just give it a moment. It will begin to reveal the answer. And from this, we can clearly see that the water is denser than the oil. Now, just for curiosity's sake, I have a third liquid here. This is actually mineral oil, and it would look the same as the water, which is why I put the food coloring in the water. So first of all, just make a quick prediction in your head. And here we go. We'll pour a little bit of this in, and we're going to see what happens. And so you can see by the coloration that the water is the most dense, our oil is the second, and our mineral oil is the lightest of all of them. So how can we apply this to something fun like a calming jar? I've left the list of materials for you, and we are going to first of all find a reusable container. So I went and looked, but you have to do a water test. So when I put water in this spice container and I turned it upside down, this little part here allowed things to drip out. So you want to do a little water test, like turn it upside down first, because you don't want oil to be all over you. Next, I found this container, much better container because it passed the water test. It didn't drip anything out. So I'm going to take a little bit of each liquid, put it in the jar, and I can always add a little bit more at the end, depending on what I'm looking at. So my daughter's just going to pan back a little bit just so that we keep the same look here. So pour some of the water in, and just for fun, I'm going to pour some of the mineral oil. And a calming jar is something that you can use when you're kind of stressed. So I thought I'd put something interesting. We found these in our craft cupboard. There's a little kind of heart-shaped glitter, and here's some fine regular glitter. Whatever you have that's small. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to want a little bit more liquid to move around. So I'm just going to add in a little bit more oil and some more water. And I'm going to place my lid on. So this calming jar can be used when you just need a moment, and you can kind of watch the various liquids move around and just pause for a moment and enjoy your calming jar. So the challenge for this week, if you would like to make a calming jar, look at the slide. There are some materials listed there, and enjoy playing with density.